We didn't wear uniform. In fact, in speech and language therapy, we only went into uniform with the COVID pandemic. So before that, we wore civilian dress.
Okay.
And that wasn't the same all across the hospitals of Lothian. So some speech and language therapists wore uniform, which was usually a white dress with coloured epaulets or a white tunic and coloured trousers.
Right.
But a head of department before my time had decreed that speech and language therapy wouldn't wear uniform.
Okay.
So we just wore our own clothes.
Your own clothes. All right, so not even a lab jacket or whatever.
No, when I had a placement at the Royal Infirmary, that's what we did. We wore white coats over our clothes, yeah. But no, at the Astley, it was just...
because it's not a clinical kind of set. Well,
I think we felt that speech and language therapy is all about communication, and sometimes I think a uniform can be a kind of barrier between you and a service user, a patient. And I think we felt on balance we built up better relationships without uniform.
Right.
I mean, there are lots of reasons to wear uniform and lots of reasons why uniform is a good idea. And since the pandemic, we haven't gone back to wearing our own clothes.
Right.
We've stayed in uniform.
Okay.
But that was our feeling for the longest time, was that we were better. Almost, so sometimes patients with a brain injury, for various reasons, might feel really disgruntled with staff and cross with staff about what's going on. And I think sometimes not being part of that sea of uniforms was really helpful. You could be a sort of honest broker in a situation. Yes. But I suppose the strongest impression for me about the Astley is that it's a family. You know, it's this community of people. A lot of people work at the Astley for a long time. Spend a long career at the Astley, and that's for me what's so special about it. A community of people who come together with this shared aim. When we were doing the centenary project, I asked staff about rehabilitation and their experience, and the word that came up again and again and again was what a privilege it is to support people on this part of their journey. Privilege was that word that came over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's how people feel.
That's
it's
nice.
An honour to be able to support people and help them.